Hello, dear heart, and welcome to today's reading. I am channeling someone who has put a relationship down that was becoming very burdensome. The way this person treated you, the way they showed up for you was like super toxic, and it was like such a heavy burden in your life to have this person in it. And so it's kind of like you put this burden down and you're letting go of this situation and this relationship with this person. But I don't feel like you're expecting this. This person is like rushing back in to have this new beginning with you. They're feeling a lot of anxiety because after you left, they're learning kind of what went wrong here. And yeah, the manipulation that caused the chaos in this relationship, because maybe other people were involved or something like this and they got wrapped up in that. We could be talking about an earth sign here, and it was like so chaotic and so destructive and so burdensome. Like I said, the energy of it, not only the energy of it, but what was done here and the manipulation that was done here, it was like too heavy. You couldn't keep holding on. So you're like, had no choice but to move on from this. But this person's wanting to come in and apologize and like invest in this relationship again, give to this relationship and start anew and like create a happily ever after with you. And they're like saying, oh, I love you so much and I've always loved you, but they put you through hell, so I don't know how you're going to receive this communication. And also with Three of Cups, they could have invited a third party into this relationship as well. That's just the bottom of the deck energy. So in the current situation, we have you being represented as the Eight of Swords. And this is like an energy of kind of feeling stuck, like not sure how to move forward, how to heal from what you've been through here with this person. And my guides wanted me to share a song to represent your energy right here. And it is 13, or There Is a Light by U2. And the lyrics go like this: when all you've left is leaving, and all you've got is grieving, and all you know is needing. If there is a light we cannot always see, and there is a world we can't always be. And if there is a dark, now we shouldn't doubt, and there is a light, don't let it go out. So it's almost like this person or situation wanted to keep you bound, wanted you to be blind to who you actually are, the power that you are, the light that you are, to keep you trapped. So you don't move on, so you don't heal, so you stay stuck. That's kind of the energy they're trying to put you in. And the reason they're doing this though too is because maybe there's a lot of things that went on in this relationship that you have exposed. You tell the truth, you speak the truth about what has been hidden in this relationship. Maybe you're exposing the abuse. Maybe you're exposing this person's true character. And so they're kind of wanting you to stay in this energy of being stuck. They may be like projecting onto you, saying you don't know what you're talking about, you're blind, you're crazy, you know, all the things that a narcissist would say to invalidate you. And what your guides are saying though, don't worry about what this person's doing. Don't worry about what they're saying to look good or get their way. Like, there's nothing to worry about here, because the way this person moves in the world tells on them already. So it's kind of like you don't need to worry about anything, and know that you've outgrown this situation and your ships are coming in. Like the life that you've wanted to manifest finally has space to come in now, because you've detached from this toxic energy that was like blocking your happiness. And in the recent past, I feel like mostly because of the way this person communicated to you, it's like it's really reckless and heartless and thoughtless. And they have also exposed who they truly are to you. And you were like, I think you realize this person has like zero love in them, zero empathy, zero ability to meet you with compassion or care. Like this person is very thoughtless in the way they have moved in this relationship, but also like the way they communicate too. It's just, and the energy that they send is very harsh. So even if they're like not actively communicating with you, you can feel this harsh and hateful energy from them. And you're realizing like, wow, I put so much effort into this relationship. I poured so much love into this relationship, but it kind of went into, what do they call it? A bucket with holes in it, that's kind of where your person's at. And but what you don't know, something that's actually strengthening you, but you're not aware of it. I mean, maybe you are, but I feel like this connection is more 5D rather than 3D with the Hierophant card coming out. There's someone in your energy that you are attached to in the 5D. Maybe you've had dreams of this person. I don't know, maybe you're aware of this connection, but there's an individual that's sending love to you. This is someone, it's almost like, I feel like this is your future love of your life. And I don't know if they are currently in your energy, like you know of this person, or if they're going to be coming into your energy. But there's a loving energy that's being sent to you to help you feel strength to get to the other side of what you're going through right now. Like it's actively happening. And your guides wanted me to tell you about that. Yes, and I do feel like this is a connection that's already in union in the 5D. And this is a very loving person and a very heart-centered person, very different from the one you've been connected with. And I feel like when this person does come into your life, finally, eventually, I can't say or see here when that would be, but you're going to tell the difference. And it's going to be like night and day between the two energies. But that's actually strengthening you right now. It's like this person sending you positive energy, love, and like this very supportive energy. And in the near future, we can see that, I don't know if this ex is trying to come back around or what it is, but this is like you closing the door, like the final door on this situation. So if this person from the past wants to keep you trapped, actually I do feel that they do. And so they're going to come in and say whatever it is that they want to say, at least to keep you as a source of supply, even if it's just to have you like on the back burner when, whatever new connection they're in, doesn't work out, they can link up with you again or something like this. They do stuff like this. Your guides are saying if this person reaches out to you and says, hey, let's reconnect, let's, I promise you the world and I've always loved you, or whatever this person's going to say to hook you in, your guides are saying, don't even respond. Like, don't try to work anything out with this person, really, because they are in a very toxic energy still. They're in the same energy they left you in. And they're saying, keep moving forward on your path. And really think about this before you respond. Because what you don't know is when your ex-partner left you out in the cold, they had everything going for them. They had all the food they needed, the warmth, the company, the friendship, lovers, like they were living it up while you were suffering, and they didn't care. They didn't like peek out of this nice warm house to see if you needed anything. They didn't peek out to see, if you were hurting in any way. They didn't care about your heart. Like this person genuinely did not care. And I feel like the fear that you have with this person reaching out is being tethered to them and to, I'm seeing a family tree here, to like everyone that's connected to them. These roots go deep, and you know that if you connect back with this person, it's not even dealing with their toxicity, but everyone in their family, their friend group, and all that. It's kind of like too much, I can see that being a fear. And the outcome, this is very relevant to share as well. So there is someone in your ex-partner's energy, okay, that's watching the situation, and they feel ownership over your person. This could be another lover that they have, someone that they cheated on you with. They could be an air sign, or they could look like this, okay, if they're a female. But this person is very greedy over your ex's energy and life. And so they're watching, and they're like in the background too. So that's something you should be aware of. So as this ex comes back around, know that you're still going to be dealing with someone who's very thoughtless with their words, their energy, and their actions. You're going to be tethered to all the toxic people in their life because they don't set boundaries with them or stand up for you. And you're also going to be connected to this very jealous energy that feels like they own them as well. You're going to be in a third party situation, and you're going to be connected to all this stuff that you don't want anything to deal with. And that's why I'm saying, like, let this end. Let this end. Because I feel like the energy you'd be stepping into is just more chaos, more abuse, more deceit, more third parties. And I feel like you've already dealt with enough of that. So my guides wanted me to share these oracle cards to close. This card says, gratitude is the life force of peace. What are you thankful for? And this card is just inviting you to bring all your energy back to your own heart and feel the peace of your own energy detached from this chaos. Yeah, because your guides are also saying, rise above it. It's not yours to carry. You're an empath. How can you detach from the drama and leader of light? Where are you being called to serve and support others? So focus on your path. Focus on what it is that you're creating and who you're becoming. And how can you apply all that you've learned from this experience or other experiences to help those who might need you? And the last one is, come together, we need each other. How have you been separating yourself and pushing against others in the world? And I feel like this is inviting you to open your heart, maybe because of this energy that you have attached to you in the 5D can have an open door to reach your heart in the 3D. And my guides wanted me to read this card to you in the guidebook, see what else comes through. It says, there's a lot of distraction and fear in the world, and when we give our attention to these outside forces, we lose sight of our authentic power. You have the power to live in harmony and peace, but it depends on how you show up for others. Look at any area in your life where you are resisting and judging. Are you pushing against what you fear or lashing out energetically? We live in a system that thrives on pushing us apart and keeping us separate from one another. Don't fall into this trap. We need each other, differences and all. Just because someone has a different view doesn't mean it isn't valid. We can all exist together by allowing each other to be who we really are. Look at the separations in your life and make a commitment to bring more unity, compassion, and understanding to each situation or relationship. You know intuitively this separation from others who see things differently isn't working. And it isn't in your true nature. Allow room for all beliefs and truly support others with kindness and love. Listen with care, remove judgment, and refrain from needing to prove anyone right or wrong. Okay, actually, this has to do with you being the truth teller as well. And people kind of backing you into a corner and being angry at you for telling the truth. And if these people aren't going to show up for you with respect about the truths you share and, you know, your perspective and your experience, then it's time to rise above it because it's not yours to carry.